Morning everybody, and welcome to today's video. It is 95 degrees. I have a lot of housework to do, a lot of things in the garden, and I thought I'll just turn that camera on and you can spend it with me. I have my hair up because it is hot. It's very humid here in Pennsylvania. So first thing I'm gonna do is I have to mix some bread. So my husband has bread to make his eggs with a nest, or I think it's called toad in a hole. We call it eggs in a nest. So I'm gonna whip up some of this bread. So what I'm using is my dough mixer. Now this dough mixer, it mixes up everything. It's pretty much the same as a bread machine. It just does not bake. I don't like baking in a bread machine. It never gets out right for me. So I like to use my bread machine just to mix up some dough, or I'll get this out and use this. Time to clean up the kitchen and get on with the rest of the day. All right, my husband said that he wants a cinnamon bread instead. So we're turning this one into a cinnamon loaf. All I do is add a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. And we're just going to roll it up and take it into a nice size flat ball. Roll it around. Then we'll add some cinnamon on top. Now we're going to let it rise to its double in shape. And this is using my bread mix. So it's make a mix, bread machine mix, which the recipe will be in the description. Here in our part of Pennsylvania, we are plagued with the spotted lanternfly. It is an awful nuisance. There is no benefits of this thing, and it kills trees, and so I am putting up a trap in hopes that that will take care of them. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we can actually get rid of some of these later on in the summer. One thing about the humidity is it makes beautiful bread. Bread rises so nicely. But it does make the house very hot when I have to go ahead and bake it. But it's all worthwhile. We really have a hard time turning that air conditioner on for the first time. We try to make it go as long as we possibly can. But because we don't have the trees around our house like we used to, and we live in a mobile home that is aluminum, well, you can know that it is a hot house. I like to do very unusual things. I was given this fake tree and I didn't know what to do with it. So I decided to plant it. You would never even know that it wasn't real, and it made such a really nice look to this corner of our property. The corner of our property, I try to have it looking a little more pleasing to the eye, and that way everything in this property looks nice. And nobody knows the difference. In fact, if I wouldn't have said anything to you when I was done with this project, you would have never known that it was not a real tree. Of course, I'll bring it in the wintertime, and of course, it probably won't last that long, but it was given to me, and instead of throwing it away, I had a different idea. Instead of putting this tree into the landfill because our family didn't want it, I think it looks very nice and natural here. It's a little bit sparse, but nobody can know the difference. And when you look on the property, it's nice to have a little bit of some color. This is one of the pizzas that my husband bought just in the recent video when we went to the Market Family Dollar or Dollar General. I always get them mixed up. The pizza is actually pretty good. It is a store-bought pizza, and it has a little bit of that cardboard taste. But you know what? When it's really hot outside and you don't feel like working, pizza tastes really good. Just taking a look in the back of the property now, since all the mulching is done, and I think it just looks very pretty. We have a lot of flies and bugs these days, and so with this hot temperatures, it sure was a lot of work. But I really like how everything turned out. Finishing up the bread, having it resting on the counter, walking into my home, it's such a peaceful atmosphere. It's such a wonderful aroma when you open the door. People talk about how they like to bake in the wintertime. For us, we need bread every week, and so I pretty much bake once a week. And now I am sporting my new hat. Now this was given to me too as a product review, and it's quite cumbersome, and I'm not sure what I think about it. It does cool you off a little bit, but when it is 95 degrees, it feels like you have a hair dryer. So I'm not sure if it really does cool you off. But filling up my water fountains and making myself wet with the hose, oh, it brings back my childhood memories, and that really does cool me off. I love watering my plants, and I love making a mess with water when it's really hot out. Just splashing your face with that cold water can really make a difference. As you can see, my husband is loving his little wagon, and he likes to use it a lot. And it is so super duper fun watching him. The neighbors think it's so neat. Oh, and there he's flashing his muscles for all of you. Yes, Kenny is quite the character and young at heart. It's really surprising how just the little things in life can make such a huge difference. Maybe it's a wagon that cost a couple $100 that you'll use for a lifetime. Or maybe it's just small things to make your life a lot easier. I think we're at the stage of our lives now where we are trying to make things just a little bit easier. And if that was a wagon, so be it. If that's a hat or a new outfit or just something to give you a little bit of happiness. I'm not sure what I think about this hat, and I will be wearing it different times. But it did make my life a little easier with the coolness of the fan. What is something that you bought yourself in the last month just to make your life a little more pleasant? I know that a lot of you love coffee and you drink different kinds of coffee or tea. It doesn't have to be something extravagant to make a huge difference. It's the little things in life. Yeah, I'm learning that more and more each day. And just taking one day at a time. Yes, I even try to smile in amongst all of that heat. I couldn't believe how I was able to get his jeans nice and clean. The one pair actually got so bad that I couldn't clean them, and they split from all of the hard work that he did. But these I did. And that made me really happy that I was able to wash these clothing and get them clean again. I hope you are feeling well today, my friends. And I hope this video gives you a little bit of inspiration. Just the mundane life of Homestead, Tessie. Ach, now, I tell you, sometimes the words just don't want to come out.
In because he shows signs of having too much heat. So he's coming in and getting rested, and he's also drinking good stuff so to help his electrolytes, but it's just too hot. It's so hot. Oh. Like my funny hat, I had it the right way around and I didn't like it because I can't hear anything because the fans are so loud, so I have it in the back here. Well, before I start rambling on and on and on and making no sense, I think I'm going to finish up some of my work, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.